All right, Shalom. Start first by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. Shalom unto you. Um, Another Weaned with Milk movie. These are just movies that, in my life, anyway, before coming to the truth, after the truth, that I always caught spiritual meaning within. Okay, and this is the one that started it all for me. I probably caught in the middle of the night. I was young. Maybe 12 or so years old, and when I saw this movie, it sparked uh, it sparked something in me. It allowed me to understand that there was uh, more things going on in the world than I understood, that I could see. I knew there was a surface level, but then there was a deeper of organization going on. The whole secret society, Illuminati, and all that type of stuff. But I knew that there was more to it. You know, um, and it was my favorite movie, probably of all time. Uh, when I was growing up, this was it. Um, so anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna get to the movie, and I'm gonna read about it. The movie is They Live, 1988 sci-fi thriller. All right, featuring Roddy Piper, the wrestler, and it was like the height of wrestling, the WWF, World Wrestling Federation. If any of you remember that, it wasn't this WWE, it was the WWF. Okay, when there were the days of Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake, Andre the Giant, all of these guys and these big names were in the wrestling business at that time. So the real hype. WrestleMania was huge around this era. It came on every week. So a wrestler being in a movie wasn't outside of anything. It was the natural thing that you would expect to be involved. To see something in. But yeah, this is the cover right here. Of the DVDs now or whatever. This was what the movie looked like. So let me go back. So I'll read about the movie. Yeah, it says Nada, which was played by Roddy Piper. It says a wanderer without meaning in his life. That's you before you wake up to this truth. The first scripture it had me think about was Romans 11:7. It says, For Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay, I should actually let me pull that. That was pretty much on point, but let me pull that though, because that is actually huge in this. Bear with me. Okay, this is Book of Romans 11, chapter 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. And that's kind of how this movie goes. Where until you put those glasses on, which to me the glasses, it's funny. They were, when you see the glasses. Let me see if I could. You can see him wearing the glasses right there. Those glasses, to me, always signified a blind man. Okay, it made it seem like there was a blind man when you were blind. So it was like the opposite. You pull the glasses off and you're blinded. You put the glasses on and now you can see. Okay, and that's just kind of how it went. All right, so it was opposite, but it played into the psyche of it. Okay, excellent analogy by the writers and directors. It was excellent. Like I said, one of my favorite movies. Okay, so going back to Matter of fact, let me get another script right quick. Isaiah 35. Start up. Isaiah 35:3. Strengthen ye the weak hands and confirm the feeble knees. Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. And when you watch this movie, you'll see that these things apply. Okay, because I don't want to give it all away, but um, the 8th chapter, the 32nd verse, it said the truth. Let me finish reading this. It says, say unto them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance, even the power with the recompense, with the buyback, with the when I say buyback, I mean he's gonna buy you back to himself, redeem you, if you will. He will come and save you. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened. Okay, and that's what this movie had. When you put the glasses on, or you come into this truth, the Most High take the blinders off of you. Now you can see the world for what it truly is. Okay, now you can see the world for what it truly is. All right, it says, then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. Okay, and that's the thing. Now you can see the world from a different perspective. Let me get this one right quick. I know I'm all over the place, but bear with me. You know, it just kind of hit me. Now it says, surely this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Yeah, now that's how this was. Once those blinders come off, once you see the real truth about the world, you get mad and frustrated. But you're playing with against the stacked deck, if you will. Okay, and that's how Esau has this world set up. He's playing. You're involved in a game to him, or a life that's has a stacked deck against you. All right. So anyway, let me finish reading this. I'm gonna finish reading this here, and then I'll play the clips I have. It says Nada, played by Roddy Piper, says a wanderer without meaning in his life, and Salaki, but we were all that way. We wandered through our young lives before we came into the truth, trying to figure out what was the proper way, the proper meaning of our lives, what are our purpose. We never fit in anywhere with any particular people. We were cool, but not enough to have true direction in life. Like, we didn't say, oh, I'm going to grow up and be an astronaut. I'm going to grow up and be, a fireman. I'm going to grow up and be, we had those lofty dreams as everybody. I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to be an athlete of some sort. But we didn't truly know until we came into this truth. Now our whole lives had meaning. Okay, and that's Jake Wander. It says, he discovers a pair of sunglasses capable of showing him the world. Walks the streets of Los Angeles. Nada continues to both the media, notices that both the media and the government are comprised of subliminal messages meant to keep the population subdued. You telling me that this ain't, especially here in Babylon, aka the United States of America? You ain't telling me that they don't keep you confused and keep you asleep and bugged out? And what's funny, this movie gave this message literally to you. First time I ever seen it. I really hadn't seen a literal message like this ever again. I can't recall. Gray State, maybe, which that's another one that I may pull out. Is that most of the faced aliens bent on world domination, and that's skull-faced aliens. I mean, that's it just means you Edomites, and that's what was dope about that, skull-faced aliens, right? So it was just like the pure Edomites. That's how I always saw it, as Edomites, or as some of you bug outs out there would be, oh, it's the reptilian people and all of this. Yeah, that analogy's cool too, but wake up, man. Even with what was his name, David? Um, what's the guy's name that does a lot of these? Wake you up, David Icke. Yeah, you know he does a lot of these. Wake you up to see this real world. You know that the elite are have pulled the wool over your eyes. Okay, or you can see the true agendas of the world. You know, because a lot of people wander this world just with no clue. Just all I know is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to the store. I'm going to McDonald's. I'm going, to, I'm going back to work. I'm just blinded, just living that American dream, of in slumber. Anyway, it says uh discovery not of fights to free humanity from the mind controlling aliens. Okay, mind controlling Edomites, man. The Illuminati. Okay, they have taken crafty counsel and sought against thy hidden ones. Okay, this is Psalms 83rd chapter. All right, let me go to a clip though. Yeah, I quoted it, so I'm gonna just get it right quick. And why not? Psalm 83, verse 3 says, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulting against thy hidden ones." Okay, they have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent; they are confederate against thee." All these nations are all confederate against you, and that's kind of what that Illuminati slash government slash alien skull face people were all about. The same thing that we got to deal with in this world. Okay, they all come together and have hidden agendas against you. Okay, they put out certain movies and certain music and certain images and certain like this whole thing with this technology advancing to where they're putting this chip inside you. Okay, they put the chip into you, and then so you will now have access to certain things. Well, I won't lose my keys, or no one could identity theft me, and I can put it right into I can just start my car. I can get access to the break room at work, and and all of this stuff, and they don't tell you why. They don't tell you that that's the mark of the beast that's consenting to destroy. They consented together to destroy you with, to control you with. Okay, but in this movie, it's beautiful because they have you lulled to sleep with I should have got that clip. Have you lulled to sleep with chasing that American dream. Okay, so anyway, let me get to the clips. I got a few clips here. Okay. They had the street prosper the street preacher. Okay, they had the street preacher on there. Okay, they had a Jake out there literally with a Bible preaching out in the streets, and we know in the truth that's what we do. So that was just a beautiful note that I enjoyed that was in this movie, even at a young age. I enjoyed this character. Let me back it up. Salaki for the audio. I was watching the movie on DVD and trying to escape these flags and all of this. YouTube warns you every day that or warns me at least every day that my content could be taken down or whatever. So anyway. Mm-hmm. That's scripture.
human spirit is corrupted. Why do we worship greed? Because outside the limit of our sight, feed exists, perched on top of us from birth to death, are our owners.
They are our masters.
They're all about you, all around you.
Yeah. They're on us, they have us, they control us. And in this part right here, if I can get it, we know, back in the days, anyway, when we were in the LA camp particularly, the cops were coming all the time. They came to mess with us all the time. Hey, you guys can't be here. Somebody heard you say this, or they didn't like it, or a woman was saying that you were going to do this and that, and, crazy. But, hey, they were upset that that's what happens. To keep the control, they got to enforce it, okay? So this was in that movie. It was a beautiful thing that it was in the movie. Let's see. Yep, this is a good.
Second damn night that asshole's got in. The movement was begun 8 months ago by a small group of scientists who discovered, right by accident, these signals being sent.
If you can hear the audio of what he's saying, but Salakia, try to find it on YouTube. I mean, because they have a lot of these clips on YouTube. Okay, I think the movie may even be on YouTube by now. But when you see this part, you'll see how the man is pretty much telling you they about what's going on, what the agenda is, and how it's playing out. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna back it up a bit. I just hope you can hear it though, because I mean when I this isn't the scene that I saw. I saw a scene later, but when I went back and watched it, as a kid, I mean, this movie had me up all night, and I was up 3 in the morning watching it, and then I went to school all day thinking about it. I was in elementary, going on junior high when I saw this movie. So, and every time, so I stayed up. I went through the TV guide and like, okay, it's coming back on at 4:15. Like, dang, it's even later. But I got up and I watched it though, because this movie had that type of impact on me at such a young age. Because like I said, I had a dream that was, or a nightmare, or whichever, that woke me up, and I cut the TV on for a little bit of comfort, just for something to kind of calm me down, Came on, this was on. I just left it there, and this was a good movie that I enjoyed it for a while, but it had my mind opened up to this other world. So this is kind of what the man is going into. But I didn't see this scene. I'll show you the scene that I did see. And that's our people, man, blinded. It's like he's in the spirit. And we not used to seeing preachers speak about this type of stuff. Keep us asleep, keep us selfish, keep us sedated. Excellent. Alright, I'll go to the next one where the TV comes back the next day. Goyim. Chattel. Somebody please explain to me what the hell that's all about. Yeah, what that's all about is waking you up. Okay? It's about waking up the elect, man. You know, to seeing the world for what it truly is. Trying to tell Jake, hey man, wake the hell up. You don't see this man got all this trouble for you? You don't see him out here trying to destroy you? You don't see how he's got you caught the trick bag? Talking about the Illuminati and the so-called white man. He's got you acting like him, being the wicked. Okay? Alright? He's got you staying away from your power, from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So let me go to the next clip. Yeah, that was that. Now here was another good scene. And this tells a lot. Lab set up. Got those glasses. This is when he discovers the glasses for the first time. What the hell's going on in here? They live, we sleep. The Edomites, hey, these Edomites are living, man. This hell condition that we're in, they are living it up. Okay, this is their idea. This is their idea of heaven. You don't get no better than this. Look at what they're doing. Everything that these Edomites push and they're about is about anti everything that the Most High is about, anti-righteousness. Okay, that's everything that they're about for their kingdom of heaven. Okay, for their heaven. The real kingdom of heaven, it will be the opposite, built in righteousness. What he laid out for us in the scriptures. Okay, starting with the mentality of the people. That's what the book is about. The mentality of the people first, and then it will live out physically. So your spirit has to be right, and then your carnal flesh, your physical will play it out in righteousness. Though right now, so all being played out in wickedness, because the wicked, the judges thereof, if no, is he? Okay, so let me keep playing because this scene was kind of special to me. See the tape recorder. Yeah, tape recorder going into the church. Right, tape recorder going into the church with the big speakers playing in the choir. They're actually in there holding a meeting inside the church, and they're just playing the music. Which to me, when I saw it, was the truth about the church. There's a bunch of singing, a bunch of BS in there, man. You're not finding the Most High God in the church. Okay? It's like the choir's in there singing beautiful and all of this, but that ain't what's really going on in the church. What's really going on in the church, you're being deceived. Okay? Those that handle the truth or handle the church and the prophecy and all of that. Okay, and so I kind of that dogs that cannot bark. Okay, those are the things they're not warning you. Okay, the church go in there and they sing those songs, and what else do they do at the church? They go in there and they act like they know God and they God this and Jesus that, but not realizing those aren't the names of God and the Most High, of Salakia, of the Most High and His only begotten Son. Okay, they're not teaching you who or what they are or what they're about. All right, but the street preacher had it, right? But that was just a scene that I thought was a good one to me. So let me get to I think it's the final clip. Yeah, and this was actually the clip where when I put it on at in the middle of the night the first time I watched it, this is where I pretty much picked it up at. He had just came out of there after something had gone down. He had just was walking through he just turned the corner. I turned it on. He turned the corner, and this is what I saw. Mm-hmm. When he put the glasses on, it said "Obey." Okay, that's the subliminal message behind this advertisement. And then when you look in the world, you can see it. Okay, you can see that these things are those same subliminal messages. What do you think you see when you turn on an Apple commercial or whatever, and they're telling you to buy the new iPhone, telling you to obey and get linked into this society? Okay, when you turn on certain other commercials or certain movies or certain things that they're pushing, you'd be like, damn, this song or this movie's really getting pushed, but there's a subliminal message behind it. Okay, which is, if we know that they're pushing this same sex thing, it was just in June last month, a lot of same sex marriage and whatnot going on. Okay, they have these secret agenda they're putting. So this was just a great analogy on how they played this out. So I'm gonna back it up and just try to let it play through because it's really good. Got it bugging out. What you start to see when you come into the truth, you start to see the world for what it truly is. You come to the Caribbean with the subliminal message for that: marry and reproduce. Okay. Mm-hmm. No independent thought. Consume. Closeout sale. That's what they mean. When you see a sale sign, it's telling you to consume. This nation is a consumer nation. Throw money in your face. They make you, because they'll give you that consume, but then you don't have enough money. So what do? You do what you got to do to get it. Okay, and some Jake, the only turn that they have is to go toward the criminal way. They don't know They don't know any better. Okay, and that's ridiculous because, especially in this time, and it is something that Jake can be creative with and come up with some way to earn money. Which money is a defense, but this devil will make you chase it like your life depends on having an abundance of it, because that's what he has. Our riches and power is in this wisdom, man. Okay, that's the money that we seek for. Okay, the spiritual money. It says store your treasures in heaven where moth nor rust do corrupt is from Matthew the 6th chapter. Whether on earth where moth and rust do corrupt, but where thieves can't break through and steal. The real riches is inside of you with this wisdom. You can even save your life with this wisdom. Money can't save you. All right. So anyway, here's more and more of what's going on. What he sees. Submit, watch TV, sleep, go to work, Buy, stay asleep, consume, look, obey, no thought. Guys, in this younger generation with that brand of clothing, that obey propaganda, it seems, and you had to obey with the face and all of that on there. You guys act like, oh, it's a slap in the face to the authorities to say that not to, it's saying obey propaganda, but it's saying don't obey. No, it's because you same people that put that clothing line on. You look at those images, you fell right into it. You're the same ones with the skinny jeans and all the stereotypes that they pushed out there to be able to label you, to categorize you, if you will. And that's the difference. And here's where the decree from the apostles about the shorts and the beard and the shaving the head and all of that comes into play. Because we don't look or act like those same people out there. Okay? They couldn't categorize us, so it reveals us. This truth reveals us as real men on the earth. And we carry ourselves as real men going out to the battlefield, to the spiritual battlefield, when we go out on these streets and teach. Beard on our faces for those that can grow them. Okay? A head of hair, whatever trim level. But hey, you're not trying to give the illusion that you don't have hair. Okay, if you can grow hair, man, Most High gave that to you. Let your hair grow. Let it, so you can see it. That's just what's a beautiful thing. But that same obey propaganda, you watch these other kids walk around with it. Half metrosexual, half, I won't say half gay, but half skinny and confused, and they don't know what gender they're thinking they want to associate with today, and it's just, you can just see the young that was thrown at them. By that, they were still pushed into a category, and they believe in that, even though they think they're free. They think they're being creative and different, but they're falling directly into the stereotype itself. It was set up to entrap them in and label them as that type of group that fits into that category. I won't even get into that, but I won't get into that. That's another movie. But continuing. This is what the pages really tell you. This is what the subliminal message of the page is. Do not question authority. That's what it looks like. So, all in all, a great movie. Okay? See if I go back right quick. All in all, man, great movie. I mean, lots of spiritual little details in this movie, and there's a lot more in it. They had the helicopters on whisper mode, the little black helicopter. They had those. They had it on whisper mode, then they had it on the regular loud mode. They had martial law in this movie. I mean, they had it all, man. Beautiful movie. So I mean, it ran longer, but this movie, when you see this movie, or if you have seen it, you'll understand that this movie has is that type of thing. A lot of spiritual stuff in this movie. Okay, a lot of spiritual stuff in this movie. Excellent movie. This is a must watch in the truth, man. Okay. So anyway, with that, Close out, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders unto the elect. Shalom.